Let me see. Let me get YouTube going. Get the stream going. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday indeed. Tons of sales going. I think Apex has a pretty big sale going. Let's see. YouTube, Discord, is everything sharing right? Okay, fantastic. Alright, let's see. The S&P, same deal. We have this area where price sort of based out. Right over there. I do want to be a bit more careful towards these lows. But again, if we're making higher lows, so a higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, we should not break our way back down to this low. This previous day low right there, right? If buyers really are sustaining and holding, then we should be able to hold that higher low, and if anything, create another higher low. So if I'm looking for another higher low, then I want to find a demand zone, like this 30-minute, that says, hey, look, we might create that higher low right here, and that could be a great place to try a long position if maybe the VIX is also at a key level, or it's continuing to push lower because this weak VIX is a strong S&P, or we get good order flow showing that a buyer is stepping into the market near that 68.55 area. But either way, I'm keeping an eye on those higher lows and higher highs. Let's see. Grab a clip from that right there. ES analysis. What's today? 12/5. Range. Alright. Again, ideally, it's funny though, because of the higher time frame zone, I'd be a bit more interested in shorts if we could reject it up here. Gold has been looking to push higher. Let's see where gold's at relative to yesterday's price action. Yesterday's price action, New York session, is right over here. Right there. So we're already above that New York session on gold. What I'm curious about is on gold, with the Edgeful reports, of course, on NQ, on gold, GC, when we have that outside bar, how often do we reverse back into it? So let's see. Bullish outside day, this is NQ. Bullish outside day, GC. Okay, this is more of a 50-50, but more leaning towards it does not reverse back into it. 57% did not. Want to keep an eye on that then. And what that means, guys, outside days, what that shows us is it shows us, so look, previous New York session high is right here. New York session low is down over here. We're opening today all the way up here. So this would be an outside day because it's outside of that recent New York range. This would be an inside day. Now what we look for on the report is how often do we reverse back into this New York range if it's a bullish outside day, and how often do we reverse back into it if it's a bearish outside day. On the bullish outside day, we saw that reversal was very low. 57% did not reverse. We could check by weekday. I like to look at by weekday on a lot of these stats and reports. Sometimes it does have a change. So look at this. GC Fridays. Bullish outside day. 75% did not reverse. That's even stronger to say we are not going to come back into that area. Well, if that's the case, if I know we're probably not coming into this zone, I'm going to thicken this out a little bit. I want to see if there's a support zone right above that. That way, this area could be my stop loss. I have a 75% chance we don't go back into that zone in the past 6 months. Well, then that's going to be my stop loss with the 75% not going to be hit. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense, guys. So that's what I'm going to be looking for today on gold. This was an area of resistance yesterday. This was overnight session, and we sort of started to hold it as support. Same situation as we were seeing with ES, where we're creating some higher highs and higher lows. So I'd like to see if we create another higher high off of this area of support. And again, same situation where we'll look at Bookmap. We'll see if there's any buyers stepping in over there. When we do pull back, we just hit 42.70. And that's not previous day high. No, that's an very old previous day high. Let's update that on Gold. Not even very old. Just a few days ago. It's funny. Previous day high is down here, though. Check this out, guys. Gold. This was all-time highs on gold. We pulled back. Pushed higher. Created a higher low. This is our higher low. Higher high off of this pivot high. And now if we can hold one more time, looks like we're still bullish on gold. We're trying to be bullish. Higher highs are being made. We can take a look at the dollar too and make sure that the dollar is in fact, yup, look at that, moving lower. So keeping an eye, I do want to be a little careful, especially because the dollar is coming near a support area right here on the daily, but it still has a ways to go. So I would like to see gold continue higher, possibly for just a day, and even a reversal towards the midday, end of day. We'll have to see, but the dollar's definitely in a tough point too. S&P, we went over. We could check out the NASDAQ. Also want to take a quick stab at the VIX. So this big red zone, this like pinkish zone, whatever color zone, purple zone, has been our go-to zone this week, right? Guys, we've been using this very nicely on the S&P and NASDAQ. So yesterday gave us a nice, was it NASDAQ shorts with the VIX? So right now, look at the key levels. This 1591 that I have right here, super support, 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 support. Right now, we're trying to break back under it. If we could break under it, and markets open, VIX opens below that level, I'm going to use that level as resistance on the VIX, which means if VIX is hitting a resistance level to reverse back lower, the S&P should be hitting a support level to push back higher. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube, Discord. What's going on? If you're here on YouTube, smash that like, hit that subscribe, join us Monday and Friday, and join me Monday through Friday here in our Bullish Bears community. Take some nice trade setups, do some nice analysis, and make sure to limit those losses. Very important. Did you guys see Netflix is buying Warner Bros. For $72 billion? Doesn't Warner Bros. Owns HBO, does it not? Is Netflix just going to buy Hulu next and it's just going to be a Netflix world? Let's see. I'm checking out right now. What I want to see on the NASDAQ is I want to find a demand zone somewhere in this area right here. Somewhere in that area. And the reason I want to find it somewhere in that area is because this area has been a major area of support for the past few days, and similar to the ES where it's creating higher lows, I do want to just see, do we have anything of interest? We start on a daily time frame per usual, update our previous day high, previous day low. And I mean, daily time frame on NASDAQ, we took out previous day high already overnight. We could check out previous day's range report on NQ on all sessions, daily session. On NQ we want to see. On NQ, over the daily session, which is the full future session, 23 hours, when we break previous day high, 67% green day. Okay, so odds are at the moment for NQ, bit leaning more towards the buy side. Now, because this report's telling me if we close on a green day or red day, I want to mark out the open price for our future session. So let's do that right now. Let's move this a little bit like that. Okay, so let's mark out our open price of today. We're going to even label it open. And now what this does too is it gives us the opportunity in case we do start to sell off, and only if we find buying pressure and we find some buyers in strong buying, we reverse, we come back, we create a higher low, we see that we're actually reversing back to the buy side, which we have been bullish since 2 Fridays ago now. I want to see that continue. I want to see buyers step in below the open price today so I could go long and hold it into the open and see us flip green if we're red. Let's check our 4-hour time frame. Like I said, I wanted to see any support down here. Any support down here. Not really seeing anything just yet. 3-hour, nope. 2-hour, big nope. 1 hour, you guessed it, nope. 90-minute, you already know it, no. Let's see. A little bit of a zone right here. So check this out. I'm going to extend this to the left. We have this area. See this candle right here? Market's open in 10 minutes. We have a little time. So small red body, longer lower wick. This was during the New York session, so I know a lot of participants, a lot of eager traders were chasing this trade. They were going short down here, and we reversed on them. That's exactly what we want to look for those support and resistance zones or supply and demand zones. What else do we look for? Well, we want to look for the reaction afterwards, and the reaction afterwards was a bullish reaction, right? We reversed the people who were selling at 25,440, 25,414. Price just reversed on them and went all the way back up to 25,614, right? So they're 200 points underwater. They're upset. They're not happy. Price comes back and it holds that level. It shows buyers are active in this spot. And what else do we have? I had a broken supply zone there. So this was broken supply. So it was supply right here for a few times. 1, 2, even tried one more time here until we squeezed through. And then it was resistance. But now we're going to delete it because we've used it a couple times, and now we have a new demand zone also to keep an eye on. This is a very large zone, so when it comes to large zones like that, we do want to be a little extra careful and patient because there's no way we're going to enter an NQ trade with a 126 point stop loss. Let's see. I did want to see, like I said, I'm really looking to see if there's an area right over here. But I'm not seeing anything, so we're not going to force anything. And again, if that's the case too... Yo, what's up?
Look at that 1 hour on that area you just marked there, the 1600 from yesterday.
2600 right here?
Yeah, right. So I thought that right there, that's 16 of... the 6 o'clock candle? Is that the 6 o'clock candle?
2 o'clock, 2 p.m. yesterday. Oh, 6 o'clock today, this morning. So with that 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. Eastern today, the basing before we sold off today, we need that wick to be up to the highs.
PM.
Oh, PM.
Demand, that guy right there.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, that would have been nice. But it didn't hold. Let's see. Yeah.
It just got wicked.
It got wicked. It got destroyed. Usually not the reactions we look for. That's why a lot of times too, you see how this zone, even this one right here that I just marked, it like wicks all the way down. And this one is sort of in the middle of that trend. So whenever we have that middle of the trend one, we want to be extra careful because then we're not buying the low or selling the high. We're sort of trying to front run the buys, seeing that, okay, possibly we create a higher low off of that. But a lot of times supply and demand, we want to use them to help find the range. But that was still like a good like basing and rally and continuation. Only thing also would be the wick situation on that red candle. So you see how the upper wick is actually a bit longer than the shorter wick. Yeah. Usually I'd like to see a lot more sellers trapped to the downside. And again, when I say sellers trapped, guys, it doesn't mean sellers are physically trapped in the market. Like, they could buy out at any time. It's just a term, right? It's just a phrase, just talking about what could have possibly happened there, right? And them being trapped would almost be like if you put yourself in their shoes, right? And you were going short over here, and we reversed, right? Well, you would either be trapped in the trade, in a losing trade, or you would just buy back. And when you buy back, what's that do? It pushes the market higher. When you stay in position, what do? Well, you move your stop loss to break even, and you hope it comes back, and you buy back then. Market's open in about 5 minutes. I will say this hourly is definitely looking more bearish than bullish, but 2 hours got some time. 3 hour, we've been real range bound on everything lately. Let's see the ES. I'll probably wait for the VIX again today. VIX or this level here on ES. Let's see. Okay, previous day high over here. Something else I'll mention, guys, is what we did yesterday, and even the day before that, is we took out, so look, this was, oh, come on now. This level right here, this was Tuesday's, right? So this is Monday's high. So Tuesday we took it out and reversed. what happened Wednesday? Took out previous day high, and then we pulled back. What happened? Let's see. Yesterday. Took out previous day's high. This was previous day's high, and sold off. So another possible trade setup that I might keep an eye on today isn't so much just, oh, a random short right here, but possibly a sweep of that previous day high and find sellers somewhere in the 68.80 area. Somewhere above the supply. So either above 68.80 or even above pre-market highs around 68.86. Those are the two areas I'm going to be looking for possible shorts on the S&P today. Let's see. 68.80, low volume, a few passive sellers up there. CVD is positive, so we will be a little patient on it. Just look for the sellers to step in first before taking the trade. And let's see. Gold is trying to continue. I will add an alert. Oh, look at this. 15-minute on gold. What did I mark? A 5-minute there? Yeah, I marked a 5-minute there. I didn't mean to do that. We'll do 15-minute is what we want to look for. And same deal with gold as we saw before, right? We want to see if we could hold a higher low. Gold, let's see, low volume areas. 42.60, that's right off of that 15-minute area. So I will add a couple alerts. Keep an eye on that on gold.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Marzidi. How you doing?
Groovy, groovy. I've been in a short on gold for a bit here. From the 8:45 candle, and shorting it. I'm targeting looks like around 42.58.
Nice.
But that's a longer play. That's a longer play. That's not a scalp.
Got you. Let's see. ES. Previous day's high broken. 68% chance of a green day, but previous day high was broken the other day too. Yesterday, really. And I think we closed red yesterday. No, we didn't. We did not, but we still broke it and rejected. Market's open in 2.5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. If you're here on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe. What's up, Brandon? Good morning, man. Good morning. What do I have this level here for on gold? Look at that big buyer got stuck up there, 42.70s. So now we could wait and see if we push towards maybe 42.60. And we get, you see how we had a big buyer at this passive seller up here and we reversed? So then I want to see us come into this about 42.59 area, find a big seller and reverse, right? So similar trade setup, but that one will also be coming off of my area. So now, right, we're coming up with confluences on the same price level. Exactly what we want to look for. Let's see. I'll let you guys know if I take this on gold. Probably take it on the, I was going to say take micros. I might take minis. I might do micros, though, and do...
Less than a little over a minute till market opens.
Yep. Let's see, guys.
1
Let's
minute
see.
exactly.
Don't forget, too, guys. Gold. 75% chance does not pull back to that recent New York range on a Friday when we have a bullish outside day like this. That's also what was keeping me more bullish. Where's our open on gold? Our open, though, is all the way down here. Open's all the way down there. We should not come back to the open price, though, because that's also below that New York session high. But we'll see, man. We'll see. It's not impossible.
All right, 20 seconds till market opens. You know, I was really disappointed in yesterday's stream. I thought it was so dry. Oh my God, it was so dry. I'm thinking about redoing it, breaking it up into snippets.
your stream last night?
Yeah, I mean, it was really dry. I mean, it's important, but it was dry. And
Got you.
so, like I say, I'm thinking I might break it, cut it up into snippets or something like that. Let me know what you guys think and send me a message about your thoughts on snippets versus just one longer get it over with session. I hate to say get it over with, but I mean, that was the driest part of the whole session is, you kind of start off on the worst part of it.
All right, stop loss on gold I'm looking for is going to be like 57.5, 57.8. So let's see. We hit. Why is it? It's like off. No, it's not off a few points. That is that low volume area. So I guess it's not in the zone I'm looking for. It's a little above my zone. So we'll wait. We'll wait and see, guys. This big seller coming in. Like I said, I want to see a reversal off of a big seller. Trying to get that. Just want to be patient, though. It has to reverse. It cannot make another low off of this. If it does, no trade right now, then. We still have this low volume area right there. Okay, so made a new low. No trade still. ES is spiking right now. We'll keep an eye on ES because that's near that area I was looking for. We are pretty strong on the CVD. Equities are flying right now. I'm going to be a little patient on that. Gold possible double bottom right there.
Gold volume profile around 42.54-ish for the intraday volume profile. Makes for a good target right now. We are in a reversal pattern, bearish reversal pattern. And I kind of think that that may be where we're headed. Very, very possible.
Yeah. Yeah, gold looking good off of that. That's what I wanted to see. I'm going to take gold longs. 61.6 stop at the low we just made before. So 61.6. So if we get a little pullback, I'm going to try to take it. Stop at these lows. We might not get that pullback. Now I'm looking for this trade right here. I want to be a little careful. Going white on it. Still want to keep an eye on ES and NQ too, because again, this is an area that found sellers on the S&P for a few days now. Okay, filled me on gold.
Gold is overbought right now on the 15-minute. Midpoint of the Bollinger Band, 42.57.5. 50% retrace from the morning fib is going to put us down at 52.43.5. So all nice valid targets, and especially the volume profile is down there also at that 42.54 level.
Yeah.
It may take a while to get there, if it gets there at all.
Yeah, gold's real weak right here. Want to see these buyers get like not lost, but start to take over on ES. We find some, I'm sorry, not buyers, sellers. Got 59 seconds left. If we start to fail here, I'll take one. Really not finding weakness yet. Where's the VIX at? That's what I want to know. VIX at a key level? Nah, VIX is flying. That's bullish. So definitely, I wouldn't take any shorts yet, guys. Let's just be patient. If anything, gold is still trying to hold this 42.60, but it's really struggling, man. It's like squeezing here. I'm looking for us to leave these sellers behind, right? I'm looking for a reversal off this big sell bubble, but with big selling volume, the whole joke of we're either going up or down. So we're either going down off of the selling volume, we're going to continue lower, or we're going to reverse very strong here. So I'm in a light long position, but I do understand that with the volume, it can be a quick stop out. If it breaks lower, I'm out of it. Stop is 58.9. Yeah, it's going to stop out. Let's see. Getting a little bit of a spread on gold. That's the original area I was looking for. So I'll re-enter off that original area at least, but we'll just be patient. Let's see. ES. Go wait and see. CVD's been negative on gold too this whole time, so it's definitely more bearish than bullish at the moment. Our analysis was leaning a bit more bullish than where the volume analysis is sitting at. Like our technicals. Here we go, gold. Go ahead. Just give us that crazy move now. Give us what gold's known for. Just keep going. Nice. Be patient, be patient. Let's see, let's see. I'm going to get out of half up here. We got 4 minutes left in this 5 minute. We'll see. ES looking like we're getting a little weak here. I'd want to keep an eye on the 15 minute here on the S&P. Definitely trying to find some weakness. I'll look for this 15 minute to close somewhere down here on ES. I'm looking for the 15 minute to close somewhere in this green zone on the S&P to be short. Gold had a big wick back. Sellers are not giving up on gold yet. Possible higher low. So if it breaks lower, done. Holds up, higher lows there. Could possibly make a run to new high a day. But if it breaks, we're done. We have negative volume on it. Good morning, everybody. Hey, enjoying the content? I appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Elifix? Excuse me, from Market in the Morning, man. Yeah, you guys could join me on Market in the Morning Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30 on Market AI's YouTube channel. Go over the fundamentals, what's driving markets. We didn't pull up market today. It's going to be like bearish on gold. Gold has been a tough one, man, especially Bank of Japan still likely to increase rates, which again would be bearish on gold. So think of it this way, guys. US is looking to cut rates, and that was very bullish on gold. Japan's looking to increase rates. That's going to be bearish on gold. So gold's a very sort of that 50-50 spot right now. What's today? Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to let this 5 close. 15 still closes in about 6 minutes too. Not ideal. ES, still look at that. ES pushing higher, so glad we're just being patient right now, right? Sometimes the best thing you can do in the market is wait. VIX is at a key level. We were looking for VIX key level to reverse, so that's a good sign. Possible shorts on ES, so we'll see. But we'd really need to find selling. I'd like to see us get below this 79.50. Just right over here. Nothing crazy. Just get below 79.50. And then the 15 will also be looking more bearish. Gold's getting a bit of a spread here, so we're going to see some volatility kick in. Do we have any news coming up today, guys? I'll ask my Delta Charlie Mike on that. He's our go-to.
Yeah, top of the hour, I got the core PCE and the prelim UOM.
That's right. That's right. Core PCE.
Consumer sentiment and the inflation expectation.
That is right. Core PCE. Core PCE. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's see where we at. Core PCE. Core personal income. It's been pretty up and down. expected 20%. If it's higher than expected, bearish reaction, lower than expected, bullish reaction. So we're trying to get that reversal. We had that heavy volume to the downside. I'll wait on this on gold. I'm still in it. If it does go to stop loss, it's one of those trades where it's like an I understand trade, right? Like if it goes to stop loss, I get that we're in a range. If it goes to take profit, great, we traded our setup. But right now, it's a real tough point on gold. We haven't really been seeing good volume come in to bring us higher either. Plus, the CVD's still been negative. So we'll wait, see if anything wants to show. But I think we're probably better off even with ES shorts. Because, yeah. 15-minute. Yup. Yeah, ES shorts. We're going to be looking for ES shorts. I'll let you guys know when. I'm not in it yet. I probably will at the 15 close. No reason not to. I don't want to jump in it now and have it bounce up and have the 15 close bullish on me because I couldn't wait 3 minutes. See that? Imagine going short, like confident, and then 3 points against you immediately. Gold is just like ready to do something. Yes, looking good, man. Just gotta wait for that 15 close. We've got 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes. If only we had more screens to stream. I have more screens, but I can only do one up on the stream at a time. Sometimes what helps is seeing where point of control is on these recent 5-minute candles. So we could see if, okay, the last candle we had that was green was point of control higher as well, right? Were we getting any good volume? See, we're trying to move higher now while my candles aren't even on the screen. Make new high of New York session, great. Give me a point of control, please. Or don't, that's fine too. That is absolutely cool with me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm fine with the market rallying while we're in longs on gold. 237 left. I'm going to get out of 4 here. I think I want to get out of 4 here. I'm in 8 micros. Let's see, I'll let you guys know. Ticking higher again. Ticking higher again, okay. Oh, wait. I'm going to get out of 4 there. So we lock in. And then the next 4 I'm literally going to hold. And we're going to keep an eye on ES now. So we're still long gold. Just a few micros left. And, yeah. It's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, that's cool too, man. We did the low volume shelf and that 15-minute order block I was looking at. So I would like to see gold make a new high a day. That's going to be this TP right up here. And what's cool with market is we could find key levels with market. So let's check gold on market. And it says intraday level 42.95. Dude, that's got some ways to go. And we know when gold trends, it can trend very strong. Look at ES, guys. ES finding buyers, rejecting. Finding sellers, rejecting. Elifix, man, I'm happy to help, dude. Always, always. It's a pleasure. Bro, we gotta let this 15 close on ES. We got a minute left. It could do anything at this point.
Morning, Kevin. How you doing there?
Good morning, Dan. I'm doing good. How you doing?
I am singing while I'm winning.
That's what I like to hear.
Now, there's been a narrative that the Nasdaq is too nasty to touch, but
A little bit.
I've always had bad taste. Yeah, no, it's very important to realize that absolutely every 30-second candle is a chance to grab a liquidity sweep. So you've got to kind of think the opposite way to common sense, you know.
Yep. 15 seconds left. I'm getting ready to take ES shorts.
It's not beginner friendly, that's for sure.
No, definitely not. But micros are always beginner friendly, no matter what you're looking to trade. Going short ES. I should have possibly waited for a better entry. I'm thinking we might break previous 5-minute high first. Based off the 15, I would have liked to see a rejection lower quicker. So I will put my stop at like 84.75. Okay, so we broke recent 5-minute. Now is when I'd like to see us start to reject. If we could start pushing lower, we get back to 80. I'm going to add on this short and then put my stop at the high we just made. Give it a sec. We're getting a little weak to the downside. VIX looked like it was trying to pop. Nope, yep, buyers, let's see. Bit of a competition right here. So do you only day trade? No, I'm only day trading. No swings. Okay, let's see. Come on, S&P. Let's reject it now. Let's trap some buys. Let's go short. Equities are sort of bullish. Okay, I'll add there. Just want to be careful, man, on the add. Because buyers can definitely just, like, spike the heck out of this. Yeah. Let's see, let's see. 36 seconds left. Really need to see some sellers take control here on the S&P and bring us back below 81.75, 80. I'm sorry, 68.80. If we get back below even 68.80 right here, want to find some momentum, man, but struggling. I think buyers might actually want to try to take it through the supply zone. We're squeezing into it, right? So just be patient. Have a stop loss in place. Know how much your risk is. Know how much your reward is. And be ready to lose. As funny as that sounds, be ready to lose. If you're ready to lose, you're ready to win. But if you're not ready to lose and you take a losing trade, you're going to feel regret and you're going to feel FOMO and you're going to chase. Yo, I'm still in gold. I didn't even realize that. I'm looking to my left and I'm still in gold. And I'm still in ES too. So we'll see if ES could start selling off in our favor. I want to see these sellers take us below 68.80. And even below, the 15-minute is what I was looking for shorts. So I really don't want us to break much higher. If we break higher on this 5, the 15's also going to look like it's breaking higher. Boom! Big pop on gold right there, guys. Look at that. Huge. S&P starting to sink too. Love it. Let's see. Do we take profit on gold here? Where are we at on gold? Are we at a big level? Ooh, we are. Yeah, we're going to take profit on gold right there. Great trade on gold, ladies and gentlemen. We're still in the ES. Stop loss at 85.25. I'm thinking ES is going to be a stop hunt. Buyers are pretty strong. We'll have to see. VIX is trying to move back higher now. Had a pretty big candle that last candle. But equities are pretty weak too. It's probably, I'm sure the Dow is probably bullish. Yeah, Dow is bullish, keeping the ES up right now. If the Dow could start to flip over with the NASDAQ, we're going to see some good selling. If not, odds are probably better with the bulls. Just be patient. We got news at the top of the hour. You're getting a bit of a move here. 84.25 is my stop, so it's probably going to run to stop pretty soon. We're only a point away. I might exit and re-enter up there, possibly. But we'll see. We'll just let it run. We'll let it go to stop. I'm going to stop it out right there, actually. We don't need to let it go to stop loss. Gold was a beautiful trade. That was good. Very good on gold. ES, we could be patient. Again, let some candles close. 5 minutes, 15 minutes. We got 45 seconds in the 5 right here. Did find some support. I just realized we did have a little bit of a low volume area down here. But that was a really new New York low. Gold might be a continuation trade if we close strong on the 5 minute. There's another push on ES. Glad I got out. Understood. I read the volume, right? I said, okay, listen, it's starting. Buyers are here. I'm short. I'm not going to let it run to stop loss. I'm just going to cut it short. Got to listen to what markets are saying, even if we're wrong, especially if we're wrong. All right. Yeah, futures are great. Futures are great. There we go. Gold with a continuation. Wow, that's crazy. Gold's just going. Might look for us to return back to the 73 area for a scalp back long. We'll have to see, man. Buying volume is so strong on gold. Look at that. Another spike up. ES2. ES made new high a day. NQ did not make new high a day. So we do have some divergence there. NASDAQ is also a lot weaker on the weighted index side. So it might just be a gold day today. Hourly closes in 10 minutes. Oh yeah, and don't forget guys, we have the news in 10 minutes. PCE, core PCE, very important. All news is very important. Not all, but most. Yo, good morning, Adonis. Yeah, we were looking at ES. I took the shorts. I got stopped out. We were in longs on gold for a little bit. That was nice. Gold with a pullback here off of that big buyer. Let's see now if we hold this 4270.6. We create a higher low. And this momentum could continue. Just broke recent new high a day on gold. Yeah, I guess we're not looking for a trade right now. News coming up in a few minutes. No reason to chase it going into news. I'd much rather still be long. There goes ES, still moving. Very happy we stayed away from that after stopping out. Nas also trying to get the ball rolling, but I just wouldn't like the NASDAQ today because of how weak the weighted index was looking. I'd really like to see how core PCE comes in. Oh, news. Look at gold, man. Go, go, go. Dollar week. Love to see it. I said dollar's got a little ways to go, too. Yeah, gold was a pretty nice one today. Gold had a few confluences that were looking good. All about confluence and confidence. Good morning. Yo, YouTube, if you're here on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys for joining. Don't forget, guys, we have news in about 6 minutes. When we have news, a lot of times we'll see volume get pulled from the market. It's because even institutions know we usually get a very quick reaction. And when we get that reaction, instead of getting destroyed, just be patient. Let it play out. And then we use tools like market to see, hey, listen, did it come in higher than expected, lower than expected? Are we expecting a bullish reaction or bearish reaction? So let's see. We were looking at gold. We were looking at ES before. ES is still bullish. What I'd like to know with ES is what can keep us bullish with the news. So rate cut odds obviously keeping us bullish. Initial jobless claims fell. That does keep the market strong, believe it or not. ADP private payrolls decreased. Doesn't say much about core PCE in here. Gold is almost a buy the dip scenario. I wouldn't look to do anything else with gold other than buy that dip. Nas made new high a day, no more divergence. Gold made that higher low, beautiful. Price action. Got news in about 4 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Be patient. What's up, DC? What's up, Decodum? Appreciate you for joining in. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Tiger Power, Sophie. Good morning, Sophie. How are you? Moonshift, hello. Kevin, Kavitha. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Greg, what's up? Exhausted Trader. E. Marcel, good morning. Hope you're all doing well, man. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Alright, let's see. This 71 area, pretty strong. Good morning. Is it Dakota? Apologize if I mispronounced it, man. Yo, what's up, Kev? Plans for the weekend? Shit, I don't know, bro. I'll just be chilling, waiting here for markets to open on Monday. Dakota, cool man, cool man. Good to meet you, bro. Welcome to the community. News in a few minutes. If we didn't have news in a few minutes, I would really like to try some gold longs. But we'll wait. We'll wait. We got news. Things can move very quickly. Can't believe ES failed me. You need another hobby. I know, bro. I need to meet some people around here. Or you know what? I'll just come travel to you guys. Look at gold. What the heck was that? So I was saying I wanted another long, but we had news. Buyer's trying to hold it up. I almost want to try it off of that alone, but... Yeah, CVD just spiked like crazy, too. Just wait. You guys see that new sale Apex is running? What was it like cheaper? It's like the evals are a bit more expensive, but it's like a $6 buy-in fee for the funded account, which like makes it like $90 all in or something.
Yeah, I thought that was weird because they got that across like 6 different sized accounts.
Yeah, they have it on like every. Oh, I guess if they said 6, then it's not every. I'm sure there's like 1 or 2 that aren't.
Yeah, the email I saw is six accounts, all with the same eval fee.
Oh, are they limiting? Like, are they limiting us to 6?
No. I don't think they're. No, I didn't see changes on the. Well, actually, I haven't been into the website to see the, if they've taken anything away, but. No, that's just what I saw in the email, right? So 6.
Gotcha.
It was crazy because it's six different evals at the same dollar amount, and then you've got the huge reduction right on the PA. But,
Yeah.
No, I thought that was weird.
Yeah, it's definitely a little interesting. I think it's their way of competing with some of the other prop firms. Some of the other prop firms, they're like $90 for the eval, but then there's no activation fee. So I guess it's Apex's way of saying, hey, we'll do $80 for the eval with a $6 fee or whatever. But I think Apex should make a straight to funded account. A lot of prop firms have that, and Apex should definitely have that. But I guess they'd probably lose a lot of money if they did straight to funded with up to 20 accounts. Alright guys, volume's coming in. I'm sorry, volume's coming out. We got news in 10 seconds. You see how they pulled all the orders here on Bookmap? Now look at ES, it's going to look the same way. Pulled all the orders. Okay, news is out. How did it come out? core PCE, 20% came in right on expected. Neutral. Lame. GC likes this low area right over here for longs. Just saying. Alright, let's see. Be patient. Don't take anything. I don't like this market. We had nice moves right in the morning.
Yeah, pre-market was pretty nice.
Yeah, even pre-market. Yeah, pre-market had nice price action too. Just continuous push higher.
So I posted that email, or the meat of that email anyway, the body.
Oh, cool. Let me see. Yeah, yeah. Beach is rainy this day. Apex milestone, da 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 da. Oh, for 6 size, okay. 6 evals, all priced 196. Then, see, this part is, in my opinion, a little stupid. 6 evals, all priced to 196, then 60% off. Like, just make them all set to the same price. You don't have to do all this extra. Alright. Big drop on gold. Remember too, on this run up on gold, remember I mentioned we're pushing higher, but the volume was very low. There was almost no volume on this push higher on gold. Let's see. At this point, we are starting to get more volume in the market. Gold has even pushed positive on the CVD, so I would not look for shorts. If anything, this would just sort of be giving me more confidence in longs. Remember, we were long all the way down here, 42.60 on gold. Ran up 10 points to our take profit. Guys, let me know what videos, what trading videos do you guys go on social media at all? What content do you guys like? Because I want to try to get a further reach. I want to try to get more views, obviously more followers, really pick up the pace. You guys know what I already post now is just like market news, what's moving, headlines, like big important things, everything that I find important. What else do you guys like? What else can I do? I made a video yesterday. I'll send it right now. And I started it with a pretty funny hook. In my opinion, I thought it was funny. Thought it was really funny. I'll send it to you guys. And I'll play it here too. How big is it? The amount of data AI is expected to consume by 2030 is over 600 zettabytes. To put that in perspective, that's larger than every photo, video, document, message, and file in human history times 20. And all that data has to be processed, stored, and moved through hardware. That's why companies like Nvidia, AMD, and Broadcom are scrambling to build faster chips and bigger data centers. AI isn't just big, it's the biggest data surge in human history. Right? Cool. I thought it was funny starting with so how big is it? It's really funny in my opinion. But what else? 6,900 incoming. That was our market level. Thank you, Victoria. VIX has not been much help today. Core PC inflation close to 2.8% year over year, below the 2.9% consensus and down from August. Okay. I'd like to see gold start to hold this area. If it fails, it fails. ESNQ flying. Doing very well off that core PCE information. CVD still positive on gold, but really struggling here. We haven't found any big buyers or sellers to reverse off of. ESNQ might look like a little bit of a continuous trend. That looks good. Possible pullback towards this 68.95 area on ES. Right over here. Good morning, everybody. What is going on? I hope you're all doing well. Happy Friday. Whoop whoop. Gold failed. Not looking for gold anymore. I'd possibly consider gold longs one more time if it came back to this 15-minute order block we created earlier. Because it has held, and I'm still looking at the stats of us not breaking into that New York range. That is all day, guys. It's not just in the morning. That's an all-day stat. Guys, if you guys ever have any questions on like any of the tools I'm using, any of the platforms, anything at all, I'm very, very, I was gonna say deep-rooted, but I'm very well connected with a lot of the producers and creators and founders of these products. Bookmap, I'm very close with Bruce. He's their education, head of education over there. Bookmap, Edgeful, obviously, you guys know I take their mentorship calls Wednesdays and Thursdays and speak with them on Fridays for like just follow-up calls, see what's going on. So even Edgeful, guys, if you use Edgeful and you want to see a specific report, well, obviously you could ask me, but what you would do, you come down here and you're going to do create a ticket, custom report, and you're going to fill out and say, okay, title, this report's going to be, let's say, they already have this one, but session continuation. If London closed green, how often does New York close green? You would write the title, write a strong description, what the report will do, the concept around it, any screenshots, really go in depth with it so they're able to make it, because with Edgeful, nothing could be subjective. These are all specific price levels, specific price action, specific results. So what are you linked into Apex? Oh, Apex? Apex is just affiliate, man. I used to do their show, the show on Benzinga for Apex. I almost called it the Trader Bacon Show. That's their Monday show. Futures Fever. I was Futures Fever host for like a long time. That's funny. Today, man, I gotta show you guys. Is it this one? Yeah. This is my first appearance on Benzinga. Was last
well. Let me go and bring on
October
my next
9th.
guest, Kevin, here. Good morning, Kevin. How are you?
Hey, good morning. Look at this. Look at this dude. What is this? What an upgrade in just a year span, right?
Thank you so much for having me.
How are you doing
Now,
today? I hosted the show. I was coming on as a guest. When I came on as a guest, look at this. 2.5 hours. The show didn't even have its own platform. It was just off of the pre-market show from earlier. Even the pre-market show looks a lot better now, too. Look at my charts from back then. I mean, crazy, dude. Crazy. But that was fun. That was a fun adventure. That was when I was the host with Benzinga. I still do work with Benzinga as well. I do some of their interviews on air. I do collaborations with them on social media. It's the videos you guys see. So again, a little bit of a dabble in everything. So why I only have 2,600 followers really beats me. Timestamped out of that question. Can you please let me know?
All right, well, I got to go do my thing here and go finish some mudding and all that kind of stuff. So I am out. Did take a couple trades on gold, made a little green there, and so I'm gonna walk away while I got money in my pocket.
There you go.
And
Best way to
you
walk away.
guys, yeah,
Take care,
you guys
Marziti.
definitely have a good one. And remember, Cygnet's got his 2 p.m. stream today. It's a great place for new folks to come in and throw questions. If you're curious about options, I don't recommend options for new traders, but if you understand price action and you want to diversify, then certainly come on in and see Signet, and he can teach you a lot about options there. Otherwise, I'll see you guys Monday. And you guys have a good weekend, blah, blah, blah. Kevin, thank you for streaming this morning and calling it out. We'll see you guys later.
Absolutely. Always happy to. Take care, Marziti. Have a great day. Have a good weekend. All right. What's up, Joe? Am I currently trading an Apex account? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been trading on it too much because just the way the markets have sort of been like crappy this past week or so. Really has been, I think, the lack of volume from the week of Thanksgiving. Week of Thanksgiving even gave us some good trade entries. Remember before Thanksgiving? It's like Monday and Tuesday were real nice. Wednesday was chop. And then since then, it's really been up in the air because and again, in my opinion, a lot of people are waiting to see, okay, are we pricing in the Fed meet? Are we pricing in another rate cut? But what else can be priced in, right? Maybe jobs reports, maybe other issues and narratives and situations going on in the market, and not just the market, but the economy, right? The whole AI bubble situation, partners, earnings. There's so much that goes on into making a market and what gives it the price action that we see. Let's see. Did you do a trade?
Did you get a second payout on that one yet, or no?
No, not on the Apex one, not yet. Not yet.
Okay. You got that first one went through.
Yeah, first one went through. It took them a little time, but what did they say?
Well, they say 6 days.
Yeah, it took a minute.
On the website.
It took like I submitted it on a Friday, and it took them till like Wednesday to accept it, and then I didn't get it till the following Friday. So it was like, come on, guys. Sometimes they're better. I think it's because when I submitted it, like Friday evening, going into the weekend, which I'm sure when a lot of people were submitting it, I'm sure if you do it on like a Monday, Tuesday, they're a bit quicker. I've noticed that they are a bit quicker earlier in the week, because think of it this way too, right? A lot of people getting those last few trades in, last few days in on their Apex account. It's the weekend, they're putting in the thing. They're not open on the weekend, so they just have a bunch of different requests piling up. For what? For them to have haul their ass Mondays and Tuesdays? So, have you ever traded currency pairs? Nah, what's up, Alpha? No currency pairs over here, just futures. But SOP for the algos questions. Oh, you know what topic I'll do? Oh no, I was gonna say I'll do the Netflix and Warner Bros. Today. That's crazy, man. Because again, doesn't Warner Bros. Own HBO? Isn't that it? Yeah. So what, now Netflix owns HBO too? I'm pretty sure there's a word for this. Just can't get it off the top of my head. It starts with an M. It's a board game. And we're taught in elementary school that it's not good. Oh, a Monopoly. Like, come on now, Netflix. And then they just keep increasing prices. I saw there's a poster where it was like Netflix's monthly subscription then versus now. Netflix monthly cost 10 years ago. Okay, $12. Netflix subscription. Now it's 25. They doubled the price, have added so many more users, and now they just purchased Warner Bros., i.e. Max, and everybody else underneath them. So we're just gonna go ahead and buy Netflix. I'm just kidding. We'll see. We'll see. I do want to see Netflix on the chart, though, because that is a pretty big move. It's not the right chart. Oh, yo. Netflix, bottom of its channel down here? Oh, also, look at this pullback into there. Let's see. Netflix might be a buy here. Even if you buy here 103 and look to get out near that 116, 118. Could be something, guys. Look at this old area of resistance. Came support with the news. I mean, that's pretty cool on Netflix right there. That's really interesting. What's up, Jack Frank? Are you in the voice chat right now? He's not. He was asking guys yesterday, how long do I keep zones up on the chart for? And the thing with supply and demand zones is you're going to keep them on the chart until they're broken, for the higher time frame zones at least. So he was asking, I saw this zone was for spanning back 3 months. So I basically answered and I said, great question. I find the higher time frame zones that have been around for weeks/months do still hold as long as the zone doesn't break, right? As long as it hasn't been broken before. It's really interesting. I know people have patient limits. Eventually I would close my position. So sort of what he's asking is, well, because the zone's there, do I keep my position ready to take the trade there? And the answer to that is no. So let's see. Is it not going to work? It's not going to work because I have 5 billion things streaming. I understand. So I'm not keeping my position there. I'm keeping the zone there, so I'm aware of it. Next time price does come back towards that area, period. When price comes back towards that area, I can either start to use it as a target if I'm in a short position and it's an old demand zone, or I could use it as support if it hasn't broken and I'm looking for buyers to step back into the market with fundamental analysis, period. Or on the other hand, if we break said zone, I'll look for that broken demand to become supply. There we go, guys. There we go. It's all for you guys too, man. This was a good session this morning, guys. Tons of education. Let me see. You're going to cover. Alrighty. S&P, we got a real low volume area over here, 94 to 92. Right over there. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Netflix has announced a massive deal to acquire, yes. Which include, oh yeah. Wow, that's that's crazy, Mike. That is wild, man. HBO and HBO Max, once the deal closes, expected 2026 after regulatory approvals. Dude, how do they... I don't know, man. I guess because... I don't know. I don't even know. I was gonna say, I guess because Max isn't at that same level as Hulu and Netflix are. But it's still pretty up there.
I don't know. Those are kind of different. I would line it up with like Showtime and what are the other ones? Epic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, like you think Max is more on like that lower scale?
Well, like movies, like the old school, like HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, all that kind of stuff.
Got you. They do. I think HBO has originals too, though. Sort of like what Hulu does, sort of like what Netflix does.
Yeah, they do. They do, absolutely. Yeah,
But
King of Thrones.
you know what? Oh yeah. Well, now it's Netflix's King of Thrones, so get ready for what they're about to do to it.
$50 a month.
Yeah. Oh, yo, seriously. Oh my God, Netflix isn't YouTube TV like $70 a month? 82. Yeah. Like
Absolutely. So you try to get away from like Dish and all that kind of stuff, and then 5 years later, they're just back up to the same prices of the satellite companies.
YouTube TV subscriber count. Let's look up the subscriber count on everybody. Alright, so YouTube TV, we're looking at 9.4 million. That's not too bad. Netflix. If I could spell it right, that'd be cool, but Google knows what I mean. 300 million. It's a little bit more than 9 million. Just a little. Now Max, that's what we want to know. Bro, it's gonna be like... What do you guys think? YouTube, drop a comment. Discord, let me know what you guys think. Is it gonna be more? It's gotta be more than YouTube, so it's gotta be more than 9 million. Not gonna be close to Netflix, 300 million. 20 million? 50 million? 128 million. Alright, there we go, Max. Very proud of you. Discovery Plus, I forgot about that too. So they do have a lot going on in there. 128 million is not a light number. Definitely more than YouTube. Now Hulu, which is probably the top competitor with Netflix. Where does Hulu stand? Ooh, 64 million. Dude, that's less than Max. That's actually pretty crazy. Is it not that Hulu's so low even compared to Max? And now Netflix is just going to be picking up these 128 subscribers, right? Because I'm sure they won't combine the companies, so it'll still be like 301 for Netflix, 128 for Max, but it's still going to be under the umbrella owned by Netflix. So what other subscriptions we thinking of, guys? That's insane. To me that's crazy. I like going over stuff like that. YouTube, nothing. Max, Hulu. What'd you say? You said Stars before? Oh, I'm doing this on my personal at Google, and I'm gonna get a bunch of weird ads. Stars, only 19 million. Yeah, still more than YouTube. Wow.
Yeah, YouTube's overpriced, I think.
Yeah.
They drop their price, they'd probably see a bunch of people jump from.
Yep.
Like,
guys, let me know what you
Hulu or
use.
something.
I want to know what you guys use. I have all of them. I have all of them except like Amazon. I got Netflix, Max, and Hulu. It gets the job done, and Verizon. So I don't know. Just biting off an arm and a leg with everything. Disney. Oh yeah, Disney. Well, isn't Disney now owned by, or Disney owns Hulu or something? Disney's another one. There's a lot of subs. Let's see, Disney Plus subscriber count. Oh wow. Okay, that's big. 131 million. Real big there. And yeah, did Disney purchase Hulu? Yeah, Disney owns Hulu. Okay, so there's a little combo there. And they're 131 million plus Hulu's 64 million. Almost brings them to 200, which is almost half of Max and Netflix. But that's still pretty cool, man. Hulu, or I'm sorry, Disney Plus, man. Even blowing Hulu out of the water, that's very interesting. I guess you know what it is too. All the kids, people have the accounts for their kids. Disney's Disney Plus, and also ESPN. Forgot about that too. Oh, future reporting. Disney will stop reporting subscriber counts. Oh, interesting. Ah, this was fun, guys. Did you guys have fun today? You guys have fun with Coach Kev, with Mr. Kev in trading class, in economics. What else, man? So we did Disney, Hulu, Paramount. Paramount's gonna have like 5 users. I have Paramount. I only have 79 million. That's a good one. I only have Paramount because they had like a $2. They have a $1.99 sale for like 3 months. That was Black Friday, and it was when I was going to cancel. So it's like, all right, for $2, I'll grab it. Mm, 10:30. Oh, sweet. Did they close the deal? Wrong Google. Hold up. Yeah, you guys gotta see what I gotta deal with. I open my Google tab and I have to figure out which of the 7 is the right one. Let's see. This one. And I want to find Benzinga. Netflix strikes $82 million deal. Yada, yada, yada. Wonderful. Grab that. Pull over to my other Google to bring over the chat. Not bad today, man. We did alright on gold. And then we just sort of chilled around. Ain't no complaints. Yeah, I'll make a video on that Netflix deal today. And yo, I need you guys to go show some love and support to the videos I post, because now I'm working thousands of boring shows these days. Where'd all the yeah, seriously. I know. There's tons of like new shows they put out that are just like sticks in the mud. You guys got to check out. If you have Netflix, Netflix has some amazing international shows. That's really where it's at. Back to my post. I need you guys to show some love to it. And there's even a little repost button now on Instagram too. I need you to go show some extra love too, because now I'm working with an editor and I pay him per video. And it makes it easier on my side because I'm not sitting here editing all my videos, but it is a little pricey, and I don't care, whatever. But I want to bring the best to you guys. I felt like it was necessary to upgrade that, so go show some love on it. Drop likes, drop comments. You guys see, we stay working with everybody. We stay killing it. We stay bringing you guys the best of the best. 'Cause that's my job. There we go. Gold, another new high. Netflix. Let's see. Oh, okay. Actually, I just read the full headline. But Paramount's letter could complicate it. Good. I need somebody to stand up to Netflix. Paramount's guidance objections. Good. Oh, dude, this is gonna be an awesome video. Has alleged that Warner Bros. Discovery auction is based and potentially predetermined in Netflix's favor. I mean, I'd hate to give them the no crap button, but no crap. According to CNBC report, Paramount Skydance sent a letter to Warner Bros. Discovery CEO David proposing the formation of independent special committee to oversee the process. The letter raised concerns about potential management conflicts tied to incentives and warned that even the appearance of favoritism could harm shareholders' value and increase risk to the deal. I don't know if I'm gonna go with they're calling monopoly on that, because they're not. So no, thank you. Netflix says it's expected to maintain Warner Bros. Current operations, including theatrical film releases and projects at least $2 billion to $3 billion in annual cost savings by 3 years, with the deal expected to accretate to GAAP earnings per share by year 2. Oh yeah, Warner Bros. Is also a publicly traded company. Guys, just because I put my email on the screen for a minute doesn't mean you should email me.
Too
Just
late.
kidding. What's that?
Too late.
Yeah, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You guys could email me all you want. Email me, text me. Please. You guys see I got nothing else to do. See, Netflix going, gone. I'm sorry, Google. I'm keep calling Google Netflix. I'm sorry, Google. Gold. Going, gone. This was an amazing entry down here on gold earlier today. That's phenomenal. It might have been even an optimal trade entry, too. Yeah, look at this, guys. If we draw our fib from our high to our low, 61 to 78 fell in a fair value gap, optimal trade entry. That would have been a fantastic move. I might start using the fib a little more, too.
Are you still in it, Kevin?
Nah. I got out new high a day. I got out with my original target.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Could have got back in. But coulda, woulda, shoulda is not a good trading strategy because it's hard to learn from that unless you make new rules when you're reviewing. The founder of Optimus hit me up yesterday, Optimus Futures. It's pretty cool. I'd like 10,000 followers by New Year's, please. These aren't all people. Let's see. Thank you, whoever just showed love on Instagram. Let's see. Gold's running right now. Gold might just keep going. 42.89. Remember, guys, 49.25 was the market level. That's crazy. I thought that was too high. That is insane. Love market, man. Market is a great tool. Guys, it is 10:35. Let me know if you got any questions. We'll be wrapping up the stream shortly. Yeah. Gold's going, gone. That's crazy, man. That is absolutely wild. Gold's still going. I got a key level 4287 on gold. Bro, somebody hit the buy button on gold and kept it on today. Netflix just pulled off an $82 billion mega deal for Warner Bros, but now the whole thing might get messy. Or Netflix just dropped $82 billion on Warner Bros, but the deal might not be as locked in as it looked. I think that one. So what do you
Second
mean?
one. Yep.
Right, second one?
Yep.
You guys are my team. We're a team, guys. We're a team. I'm helping you guys get trading going, get a strategy system, and you guys just help me with these stupid questions I have sometimes. There we go, gold. 6,900. Yes, we were above that already. Very nice. Yo, my opinion, Netflix is a buy under $100. I think it's going to be a similar situation as Nvidia in that we're going to be looking back at it when it's at like 140, 150, 170, 180, and we're going to go, oh, we should have bought at 100. Just like Nvidia went to 180 recently after just recently dipped to below 100 earlier this year. Obviously, I don't think we're going to come back to April lows. April lows are all the way down here, 86. If we do, that would be even better, but I like sub 100 right now where we're at 103. It's not the worst spot. And remember too, if you're getting anywhere under $100, percent return wise is going to be much better. Mention. Oh, there goes your 287. Yeah, right? Crazy, Kev. I think gold's gonna keep going. I think full port longs at the highs. No, I'm just kidding. Netflix won the bidding war for Warner Bros., HBO, and the entire film studio library, valuing Warner Brothers WBD at $27.75 a share. But right after the announcement, Paramount Skydance stepped in, claiming the whole auction was biased in Netflix's favor. They even sent a letter demanding an independent committee warning of conflicts and saying the process may have been tilted from the start. Paramount's just crying. Paramount's a sore loser. That's a pretty dope script. I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all had a fantastic trading day and a great trading week. Oh, sorry about that. Just saw these messages now. Are there any wheelers out there? Thought so. Oh no, I don't do the wheel strat. Other than that, possible longs ES. What's up, Adonis? Oh, you are in here. Cool. Possibly off 68.94. So yeah, we have a very low volume area between about like 95.25 to about 91.75, and that's where that fair value gap was. So I'd keep an eye on that area for us to sort of push into, find some support, go along, target new high a day. Would be a little extra careful because we are still in a supply zone. We haven't broken out of it yet, but it's a very big zone, and the price action today has been bullish, so it is still leaning more towards the buy side. But just be careful on that. Netflix ES want to give us that trade before we go? Let's see. Let you guys know. Looking for a break into 95. Like to use like 92.25 as a stop loss. So like this big passive seller at 95. I'd want to see us fill it in reverse, and then I'm in it. Wait and wait and wait. VIX trying to move higher. Equity's somewhat weak. Here we go, ES towards that 95, getting there. I'm looking at the 666 area of volume, 666 at 925. There is 777, volume in, volume in, volume in. Volume in, volume in. Volume in. Volume in. Dancing on this level. I'd like to see if we can start to try to reverse off of a seller now. In this low volume area, could try a position stop at 20.92 at 68.92. But if we just dive here, like I said, we are in that supply zone. 94. Finding some buying volume. Take it. The stop of the low we just made. So I am in ES. We'll give this like our last trade of the day right here. ES long off this low volume area and this passive buyer. Looking for new high a day. Nice reverse right there, man. Look at that reversal off of that level. Good reaction so far. Positive delta 2, CVD. Nice. Come on, ES. You know you want to hold it. Let's run it now.
I
250
stepped
left.
away. What were we looking at, Kevin? Sorry.
That's okay. Long ES off of 68.95. Stop at 68.92. Take profit 905. 10-point target, 3-point stop loss. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go now.
You're in at 905 as well?
And at 68.95. Yeah, 68.95.
Yeah, I had that there's a VWAP up from the low, so that will be our support area. There's also a little bit of low volume there, I see. So you're in too, yeah?
Yeah. Oh no, I meant to
Nice.
get out. I meant to get out of one. It just made me buy one. Meant to get out up here. I'm gonna get out of one up here. Part of me wants to get out of the full trade in case we fail new high a day again. But let's just give it a moment. I'm out of half. I was on 2 contracts. I'm out of 1 up here. Let the 5 close, and if we continue, then I'll just hold this last contract for a little bit. ES price target to the upside. We check market. We're at the upside target already on ES. So yeah, we're gonna cut the trade a little tick higher. Cut it right there. Got a nice quick 600 out of it. That's fine with me. That's a good way to go into the weekend, so ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Adonis, part of our Discord community here. He shot me a message and was like, possible ES longs, and that is absolutely what we took. Oh, he's not in here anymore. I just shot him a great job and thank you. Hooked us up with that. ES buying volume. Looking ready to squeeze. CVD still high. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we're going to be wrapping up the stream right there. Hope you guys all had a fantastic day, had a great trading day, and have a great weekend. Hope you guys had a great trading week. Alright, take care, everybody. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Thanks, Kevin.